Hi guys, just trying to find myself on my secondary device, so just give me a second. Oh, my internet has been shocking today. Hey Janet, so guys jump on, introduce yourself, say hi. Spiritual Events Directory is right there. Oh, have a look. Oops. So last minute I've jumped on my phone instead. There I am. Okay. Let me get rid of this. Oh, there I am there. That's going to be easier. Oh, it doesn't matter. How are we all today, guys? Hey Anna, how are you? Hi Claire. Anna's from Melbourne. Welcome. Welcome, Anna. Hey Cassie. Hi Rachel. Hey Leanne. Janet. Kerry. Amy. How is everybody doing? Are we good? Have you had a great day, or what's everybody been up to? Hey Cassie. So I'll just give it a few more moments for crew to jump on. I did jump on a few minutes early just because I was anticipating some technical issues and difficulties. Hey Heather, first time here. Oh, welcome. Can we get some hearts for Heather from South Australia, please? First time joining us on Spiritual Events Directory. Aren't we lucky? Hi, Heather. Anna's had a great day. That's awesome. I've had a really good day too. Super busy. This is my second live. Did some readings, taught a yin yoga class. Busy, but that's good. I'm back on again tomorrow night, although I'm having a hair keratin treatment tomorrow, so I think I'm going to look like Morticia Adams. So that'll be interesting. Hey, Sharon Scott. Jessica, what a lovely name. Okay, so there's a few of us on here. Again, we'll give it a couple more minutes. So where are we all from? I'm from Geraldton in Western Australia, so it's 6:30 over here for me. Hey Chrissy. Ah, Janet from England. What's the weather like for you at the moment over there? I imagine you guys would be starting to warm up a little bit, hey? Rachel's Queensland. I love Queensland. I got married in Noosa. I was in Queensland at Christmas time, actually, just down from Noosa. Oh my God, probably never do that again. It was hectic. I remember we were driving to Port Macquarie to get some prawns, and there was legit, no shit, a lineup from the prawn shop, from inside the shop, outside the shop, of over 100 people, and this was 9 o'clock in the morning to get their Christmas prawns. So this was 2 days before Christmas. I was like, I went and got my prawns from Woolies because I'm too impatient to line up for over an hour for stinking prawns. And they were very, very nice from Woolies. So yes, that's me. Oh, okay. Oh, Anna, Anita, my plants, thank you. Oh, I'm a jungle girl. I love plants. I'm obsessed with plants. I cannot have enough of them. I'm an air sign, and I'm actually what is the word I'm after? I'm the majorly of air and fire, so I'm a lot in my, here. So plants for me ground me. I had an experience once because I've done a year's training of shamanic breath work, and I was meditating against a tree, right? And I was leaning up against a tree, just on waiting for crew to come on. And I was meditating in the tree, and I legit I went into the tree, and I could feel and see the heart of the tree. It was amazing. Anyway, so I'm very, very connected to trees. Karen, Sophie, Brisbane, love it. Heidi. Okay, so I think we've got enough people on here now for me to do my spiel. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of space here to move my laptop. Oh, so I hope there's no tech issues. My live this morning was legit a disaster. The easiest thing about lives for me is the readings. Honestly, it went off and down, and then I had to go to my phone, then it wouldn't let me switch in landscape. I had to do portrait. It was a freaking nightmare. Anyway, gone. Okay, so welcome guys. Welcome to my show, The Awakened Muse. My name is Jessica Brown, aka The Energy Muse. So what's my jam? So I am a clairsentient physical empath. So the way I work is I tune into your energy body, And I feel on my body a lot of the time where your energy is stuck and sitting in your body. I then get channeled messages from my guides and from my higher self as to what the issues and what is going on behind the blocks. Okay, so a lot of it is sitting in our subconscious and we're not even aware that we have these physical blocks or these energetic blocks going on within our energy field. So I'm able to tap into that. I'm also clairvoyant and clairaudient, but my main gift and the main gift that I work with is clairsentience. I'm a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher, a Reiki 4 master. I'm also, I'm an energy healer when it comes down to it. I've done a lot of, I'm a kinesiologist. I studied kinesiology for a couple of years full time, shamanic breath work. What else have I done? I've done a lot of things, but the main thing I use is my intuition, okay? The way I work when it comes to lives is I will legit just scroll up and down the feed. I will see who lights up for me and I will read you. Okay, the readings are about 4 or 5 minutes long. So, you know, no pregnancy questions and really no deep medical questions, because in that short period of time, am I going to be able to really give you a really great answer or, you know, ease anything that's going on in your life in a 4-minute period? Probably not, okay? Keep your questions brief and specific, because if your question is brief and specific, then your answer will be brief and specific. And I think that that is pretty much about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few cards. I'm going to get you guys to pick a card, and I'm going to do those cards, the reveal at the end of the live. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's use these cards, hey? Okay, so I want you to take a few deep breaths for me, guys. So make sure you're feeling grounded and centered. And I want you to ask your higher self, what is it that you need to know right now? Okay, what is it that you need to know right now? If you've got a question, ask your higher self, ask your guides that question. Okay, so card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. I'm reading these in the upright. So card number 1, tune into this card. Card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. So notice which card you're feeling pulled to. Notice where your energy is feeling drawn to. Is that eyebrow? Okay, and we'll revisit that at the end of the feed. So yeah, feel free to put your card number up there for me. So card number up, and then what we'll do is at the end of this live, so in about 45 minutes time, we're going to go through those cards. So card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'll leave those stuck like that so that doesn't get convoluted at all. Okay, so write down your card number, guys. So if you've just joined me, welcome. My name is Jessica Brown. If you feel called to work with me one-on-one, or you want to dive a little bit deeper into something, then my deets are on the live. So www.theenergymuse.com.au. Otherwise, feel free to reach out to me on my socials. Okay, let's get the party started. Who we got? What do we got? What's happening? Okay. Okay, Lisa Shaw. So I write the names down so I feel into the energy better. And when I'm giving you, so I talk quite fast because when I'm channeling, the messages are coming through very, very quickly. But when it comes to doing a private reading, it's much slower paced. I get your birth dates and I really do tune in prior to the reading to see what's going on with you there. So Lisa Shaw. And I've also made sure for you guys that I have blocked out Fridays as well for tarot readings, because I usually have around a 3 to 4 week wait for appointments and sessions. Okay, but so I've carved out the Friday, especially for you guys. Okay, Lisa Shaw. Things are incredibly difficult right now. We've moved across the country and I would love some guidance. Okay. So Lisa, how are things feeling difficult for you? As in, are you feeling quite lonely? Are you feeling disconnected? To me, it feels like you're feeling very kind of out of body. It feels you're very up in your head and you're not really grounded in your body. You're feeling very, very disconnected, to be honest. So what's happening with Lisa Shaw? Guidance for Lisa Shaw. Yeah, there feels like there's a definite disconnection going on with you. And I'd like to use the word frazzled. You feel very frazzled to me. Okay, those 3 have just come out. So I'm going to work with them like that. Okay, so the first card I've got for you is the 7 of Cups. Okay, so this is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, but it's actually Scorpio energy. So it's more Scorpio than anything else. That can be Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so this kind of, there's decisions to make, there's lots of ideas going on, but for you, I really do feel like, because I'm called into, as I look at this card, here, I'm really focused on the clouds, and that's how my intuition works with the tarot. I zone in, and whoever I'm reading for, the energy calls me into different places in the card. I'm really feeling into the clouds, and as much as they don't feel like really sharp and angry or heavy, there does feel like there's a lot of confusion going on, and that confusion and those clouds feel like they're sitting in your head, Lisa. You know, seven of cups can pertain to having a lot of decisions to make, but they can also talk about, you know, a lot of daydreaming and a lot of being up in our head. So this again is definitely what I feel in your energy about that lack of grounding, because if your energy is all up in your head here, it's very difficult for us to be able to be anchored and dropped into the moment. And it's when we're in the moment that we're feeling grounded, we feel more settled, and we feel more centered. So my suggestion for you, Lisa, is to definitely work on grounding your energy, okay? And then work on grounding your energy, and all these decisions that are going on, like, is it like, are you having to think about a new job? Are you having to find new things to do? I'm really drawn into the snake in this cup here as well. So I really do feel that this is a very transformative time for you, because snakes shed their skin when they outgrow them, right? So, and it's interesting that the next card I got for you is the Death card, and I love the Death card. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. So for me, Lisa, it's like you're a snake at the moment. It's like you need to really shed this old version of yourself, and this might be where the confusion's coming in. So there's a shedding that needs to take place of your old self, so you can kind of be reborn and rebirthed. And the Death card really does sum that up for you. You know, the Death is about letting go of an old so we can be reborn into something new, because it's very difficult to bring new energy in while we're clinging on and holding on to old energy, right? The Death card is it's a very slow moving energy as well. So it's not like the Tower where the rug gets pulled out from under our feet. It's very slow moving. We see it coming and we have time to kind of work with it. But I really want you to embrace this death of your old self, this death of where you used to be and what you used to be doing and who your friends used to be. And, you know, because this is about a new period of time for you. And within this new period of time, within what's going on with you, there's new opportunities coming in for you. Like this page here of Swords. By the way, that's that's Scorpio energy as well. So I'd love to know what your sun sign is, because we've got 2 Scorpio cards here. And this here is we're coming into this Libra energy, this Gemini and Aquarius energy. But the Page of Swords is such a beautiful energy for new beginnings. Something new is going to be coming into you, into your clarity, into the way you're thinking, and you're going to get that kind of aha moment. To me, it feels like you're going to get that aha moment around what it is you're supposed to be doing right now where you are, what your purpose is, what your passion is, and what your goals are. Okay, because this is about, you know, allowing yourself to let go of the old, to allow and welcome in the new, okay? Because when you're clinging on to old ideas of yourself, then that's when you become quite stuck and quite stagnant and in your head. So for you, Lisa, I would recommend grounding, okay? I would recommend really feeling into the energy of the snake about shedding the old to allow for the new you to be reborn, and know that there is something new coming for you, okay? A new idea, a new opportunity. Something is going to be coming to you, and I feel this could be around your work. Around your work. It could just be a new idea about your sense of self. But this is all very, very positive, Lisa. So I really do hope that, you know, that you're able to take something from this reading today. Okay, but a really great idea for you too is to sit in meditation and work out, or ask yourself why it is that you're feeling, you know, why is everything difficult for you right now? Because when we go through difficult moments of our life, when we're experiencing difficult, dark times, that's when your opportunity for growth is coming into you. Okay, that's your guides going, you know what, Lisa, we know that you can handle it. We know you can take this, so we're going to make it difficult for you because we want to see you grow. It's time for you to step up and own that snake energy. You are the snake. So they're not going to give you that opportunity when you're living in love and bliss, are they? No, that's to be in that frame of mind, to be in love and bliss is amazing, because we've got high vibration, so we need to feel connected and loved. But by the same token, when we drop into that energy of scarcity and difficult times in our life, and we're kind of sitting in a pile of shit, that's when our guides are like, oi, we know that you can handle it. That's why we're giving it to you. We want you to grow. Okay, you've been sitting in the comfort for too long. It's time for growth, expansion. Okay, it's time for spiritual awareness. So now is your time, Lisa. Let's step up. How can you navigate this difficult time in your life? And that's what you're being asked. Okay? So I really, really hope that, you know, you can get some guidance from that, and just know that, you know, your guides don't give you things that they don't think that you can handle. Okay, so flip the script a little bit and notice and realize that this is actually a gift being given to you, looking like a pile of shit, but it's a gift being given to you from God, from your guides, so you can up level. Okay? So thank you, my love. And can we give Lisa some hearts, please, everybody? Can we give Lisa some hearts so she knows that she's supported in this energetic containment that we're in right now? So we support you, Lisa, and as much as it feels shit, there is growth and opportunity, but, you know, make sure that you feel supported within that. And communities like the Spiritual Events Directory is such an amazing space for you to feel the support. Look at all these hearts, girl. Oh, look at the hearts. Oh, so beautiful. I love you guys. Thank you for showing Lisa some support. Okay, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Okay, scroll. Okay, Kim Ellen, hello, beautiful. Will I end up with my current love interest? Kim Ellen. Kim Ellen. Will I end up with my current love interest? I'm just switching my decks out to shift the energy. Will I? Guys, remind me to draw those 4 cards at the end. I've got a feeling I might forget. So Kim Ellen, will I end up with my current love interest? Why am I feeling Sagittarian energy here? Who's the Sagittarius around you, Kim? Will I end up with my current love interest? Kim Ellen. Okay, so this is looking good. It really is. So, you know, the beginning of this, there's an Ace of Swords, okay? And the difference between a Page and Ace has similar energy, except the Ace is coming from your higher self. It's coming from your guides. This is a gift from God, so to speak. And it is around clear communication. It's around clarity of thoughts. And it's around logical thinking. It's your Libra, your Gemini, and your Aquarius energy. It really is, and I am really drawn into the green around the crown. So there's a lot of growth for you around this this clarity, this clear thinking. It's like your guides are saying, hey, and you're like, oh, I finally get it. Awesome. And within that understanding, within that awareness, the Knight of Cups is coming through. Okay, now the Knight of Cups is your bow. The Knight of Cups is that Pisces. It can be that Cancer or Scorpio energy. But, you know, he's gifting you with something. He's coming to you with, you know, with an open heart. And he's sort of saying, look, I'm here, I'm in my vulnerability, and I'm going to gift you some, you know, emotional awareness here. I really am drawn into the water. I feel like for you, Kim, in your energy, I feel like you can sometimes be a little bit, you know, you suppress your emotions as opposed to expressing them. So I feel like that this energy is really great opportunity for you to allow yourself to feel vulnerable in this relationship, to feel vulnerable, to allow yourself to express. I feel like there could be some travel going on for you guys later down the track, obviously not now, because the next card that's coming up for you is the Eight of Wands. And this is never really, there's never really a lot of bad things to say about the Eight of Wands. You know, there's a sense of freedom, there's a sense of movement, there's a sense of everything happening quite quickly for you. Which is interesting because that Knight of Cups isn't really fast moving energy. It's not slow, it's still moving, but it's quite steady, it's moving forward. And he's kind of moving forward towards this Wands energy. So I'm wondering what's going on in your work as well. Are you guys, I'm wondering what the connection is to your work with this energy. This can also be about fast communication too. So yeah, I don't know if you guys text a lot or you guys are like on your socials a lot with each other, or did you meet online? Like I want to know what that connection is there. And I'm just wanting to see where these wands are kind of taking us to. Beautiful. And that's the card I was looking for, the Sun. So this is perfect. This is about, I know you guys, it's pretty shit here, isn't it, with this lighting, to be able to see these cards, to see the imagery in the cards. Also, feel free to give feedback in the comments for me, please. Beautiful. The energy of the Sun. So it's a card of like, look at that beautiful new little baby there. It's like, yay. Oh, fuel. That's what it did in my live this morning. And you've got that. So there's a lot of opportunities for growth here, and I feel that this is like a really great really drawn into the flowers in the background. Yeah, really healing energy here. Just be careful though, like this isn't so much a pregnancy card, but intuitively when I'm in your energy, if you're not wanting to have kids, just be very careful because I really am drawn into the fertility aspect of this child, okay? And keep in mind, this isn't actually a fertility card, but intuitively I feel that I need to let you know that if you're not planning a family, then be a little bit careful. And it's interesting as I say that because they do look a little bit like sperm, a little bit, they could be, okay? And yeah, and it's moving towards that little baby. So just be careful, be mindful there if that's not what your jam is. Okay, but the answer to your question is yes. I do feel that this is going somewhere, and I do feel this is a very, very genuine and very heartfelt connection. So yay for Kim. Hearts for Kim, hearts for Kim, hearts for Kim. Kim's in love. Let's give Kim some hearts, please. Beautiful. Okay, let's move right along. Let me get a sip of water. So yes, Kim, you will. I do feel that you will end up with that current love interest. Amy, you just popped up into me. That doesn't sound good. You've just popped up for me. May I have a general? Okay, why not? Generals give general. So it's really hard, difficult in 2-card readings, 3-card readings to give, to do general readings, but I am feeling it. So let me have a look here. Amy, oh, I didn't pin you. I need to pin you before I lose you. I thought I did pin it. Pin. Now, what's happening with your chest? I'm feeling kind of refluxy, Amy, in your energy. I feel like, I don't know if you're having any issues with your stomach at the moment, but I'm feeling it difficult to swallow, and I'm feeling it hard to get my words out. So I feel like for you that there might be some blocks in the energy centers, particularly around the stomach and around the throat. So what's going on in your life at the moment that's causing you to feel a little bit, yeah, I'm wondering if you're having any issues with your stomach and if you're having issues communicating, you know, the way you're feeling about a situation or circumstance. I do feel like for you, Amy, that you can tend to sometimes hold the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you can sometimes bear heavy burdens, because I am feeling my shoulders, my whole body wants to kind of concave a little bit and kind of sink into itself a little bit. And when I get that feeling in somebody's energy, it kind of is that Ten of Wands feeling of, you know, carrying the expectations of others or the burdens of other people on you. Your energy feels very open. It feels like you do a lot for other people. You feel very loving and very kind. But, you know, it's very important that we're making sure that we're not overextending ourselves by trying to make everybody else happy and not listening to our own intuition and making ourselves happy first. Amy, where are you? Why aren't you pinning? Oh, I've forgotten. Okay, just a general, wasn't it? I've got the attention span of a flea. I'm not even joking. Okay, Amy. You got sisters? What sequence of sisters mean, I wonder? Why am I getting that? Okay, card for Amy, please. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is kind of a card that, this is a great card because it kind of is all about endings, right? Like, clearly this is an ending, right? It's an ending of a cognitive state. You're in the energy of Gemini here. It could be Scorpio and it could be Libra as well as Aquarius, but this is actually a card for Gemini. So when we come into 10, you know, it's about a completion. So what in your life is finishing up at the moment? And it's interesting that I'm feeling that energy of the throat. So what is it that you're thinking that you're not articulating? Because there's a lot of fucking swords here, girl. A lot of swords, excuse me. There is a lot of swords here. Okay, but this is such a great card because it's not a death. It's just literally an ending. It might feel like the other side to look at this, Amy, is, you know, you may be feeling like you've been literally stabbed in the back by something, but I'm wanting to know what is it that's ending in your life, because I'm really drawn to the yellow in the background, which says to me that although there is this painful ending, because this is obviously painful, right? If you get stabbed in the back 10 times, you're going to feel that, girl. You're going to feel it. Okay, so it is painful, but I'm very, very, very drawn to the yellow in the background, which talks about a new horizon, so a new coming into your life. And Amy, the best card for you, the Fool. Okay, look at all the yellow in that card. So the Fool is about new beginnings. These are amazing cards. Endings, cyclic endings, new beginnings. We're in that Neptune energy here, which is all about exploring new possibilities and looking at amazing fucking awesome shit there and amazing. Don't do it. Oh, sorry, I'm just saying about my internet. You do take that leap of faith. It keeps on dropping out. Okay, so there's an ending for you, but there's a beautiful new beginning. Can you guys let me know when it's buffering if you can still hear me? In your energy, I'm really feeling a lot of pain down my left-hand side. So where I'm feeling it is here. Okay, so I'm feeling there's a lot of stuck energy in your body around here. So this is holding on to, you know, old ideas about yourself and old ideas around something from your childhood too. There's mother energy there. I want to know about that sister that I'm connecting to as well. If you've got a sister, if you don't have a sister, it could be a friend or someone that has sister energy, so very close to you like a sister. But I am feeling feminine energy around you and around your family dynamic. And so interesting that the Queen of Pentacles has popped out. Okay, so this is quite strong energy. We've got the Taurus here, we've got the Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Virgo. So I'm wondering, hey, Virgo has gone into, no, Venus is in retrograde, which is actually, could be around this card here of Libra. That's Venus energy. Anyway, digress. Okay, so you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the energy I'm feeling in my hip around this person here. So this person is kind of a little bit, you know, they're boss bitch, they're in control, they're very grounded though, they're very centered, they're very connected with nature, they're very connected with their sense of their self, they're very grounded, they could possibly be a little bit too grounded. You know, a little bit more of this Neptune energy, this Fool energy would probably work and do the Queen of Pentacles wonders. So I just want you to wonder and ask yourself, who is this person, who is this feminine energy around you? Because they could be controlling, they can be a little bit domineering, and they can be a little bit, sometimes a little bit, I want to say controlling again, okay, because I feel like it's sitting and sticking in your energy. Okay, Amy. So I hope that has been helpful for you. So endings, new beginnings, be mindful of this feminine energy around you that is a little bit overbearing, a little bit controlling. And that energy of the controlling and overbearing is sitting in your lower left hip and lower back. It feels family energy to me. It really does. Okay. What's that? Hello. Clarity on a business opportunity, please. Could you please use in the direction I really need it? Okay, guys, specific question. Oh, Catherine, look at those dragonflies. Where is that emoji? I've not seen that before. That is impressive. Oh, some stars for that emoji, please. Okay, Jessica, only because your name is so awesome. So awesome. Jessica Usherwood. I would love to know if the man I have feelings for will open his heart to me. I would love to know if the man I have feelings for will open his heart to me. Jessica Usherwood. What does he do for a job? Why am I getting garage? You see, and it's interesting, when we channel, what Spirit does is they don't always make it easy for us. Sometimes we have to be a little bit of a detective. So say I'm seeing a garage and I'm hearing garage. So that could mean A, that he's very closed off, the wall is down. It could mean B, he's a mechanic and works in a garage. It could mean C, he has a man cave at home and likes to spend a lot of time in his garage. It could be literal. Yeah, so we sometimes have to play a little bit of detective work, the to and fro, to kind of get the underlying messages behind the information that's coming in. So that's where it can be a little bit tricky with these lives, but that's okay. So Jess, I'm wondering, yeah, what's the connection to garage with this guy? I didn't pin you. Mofo, did not pin. Guys, remind me to pin people. Okay, Jessica Usherwood. So it was about, will this guy open up to me? We've got Pisces. Oh, girl. We got Libra. Okay, now I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I really don't. But we've got three kind of dense, kind of heavier. Well, you know, every card in the tarot has the ability to be positive or deemed negative. So all we need to do is connect to the energy and flip it. So, and it's interesting, you've got the moon here. Okay, so this is Pisces energy. Pisces, Cancer, yeah. Interesting that it came out in the reverse, okay? I'm interested to know if this guy, Jess, if he has, if he not suffers from, or if he, I don't like that word suffer, if he has issues with his mental health, or if he has moments of diving deep into his cave, if there's a little bit of depression there in the energy, if there's depression in that kind of, and people get triggered by the word depression, and you know, depression, there's obviously different levels and layers of it, you know, but, you know, if there's someone that just kind of isn't able to articulate what they're saying. So notice how I'm not able to get those words out, and they kind of go within themselves and they stay in their cave. They stay in there. I call it the cave because it's like going within your recesses, and they find it a little bit difficult to pull themselves out of that. And I'm actually feeling right into my right knee while I'm in this energy. So if I could get some feedback on that, if there's any mental health issues going on for him, or if he just is very, very kind of sulky or very sullen and goes into himself a lot, because that's what I really do feel in this energy of the moon. And then the other card I've come out through here is this, this three of swords, and this is Libra energy. Again, can be Aquarius, can be Gemini, but it has actually the card of Libra. So, you know, and I'm really drawn to the three. I'm drawn to the crosses, and I'm drawn to the tops of here of the three. So I'm wondering if there's somebody else involved in this situation, if there's a third party involved, or if someone's like getting involved by putting their 2 cents in, or getting in his ear or in your ear, because then the next card that's coming out, and it's interesting that I've got the 3 and then I've got the 2. It's sort of going down. It's not going up. I've got the 2 of swords, which is again that Libra energy. So I'd love, but there's a lot of water. There's a lot of air and water here. There's not a lot of, you know, grounding. There's not a lot of, you know, opening of the heart and spiritual connection. So this kind of pertains to a decision that has to be made, and decision has to be made, I feel, around this situation, and around what's going on in this situation. I'm just going to pull one more card after this 2 of swords, because I just like to get some clarity on, you know, because this is heavy energy here, to be honest, heavy energy. So just some clarity around that, please, guides. Yeah, so to me, it doesn't really feel like this relationship is going to go anywhere. And this is, you know, an interesting card, the 8 of Pentacles. It can be a card about, it's like they call it the apprenticeship card. So it can be a card about studying and about, you know, bettering yourself, and there's a sense of love and there's a sense of enjoyment in doing that. It can also pertain to going back and, you know, revisiting old skills that you used to have. But for me, I really feel this is about the body. I really do feel that this is calling to the body, and there needs to be, you know, some sort of address of, and when I talk about the body, I'm talking about mental issues in the body, okay? To me, it feels like there is a big lack of grounding, because it's interesting that this is a lot of earth energy here, and this is the energy of Virgo. But to me, it feels like there needs to be maybe some attention brought into what's going on in the mental state before anyone can think about or go into relationship states, okay? So Jess, that probably really isn't what you want to hear. Feel free to give us some feedback. But to me, there's no relationship happening in these cards, okay? I feel like it's a time to maybe focus on your work, maybe focus on your sense of, you know, where you're passionate, where you hold, what you hold passionate to, and where your passions lie. And I would recommend focusing on that instead of this relationship. Okay, it just doesn't feel like it's the right time for you to be in anything heavy right now. It feels like it's a time for you to focus on yourself and not focus on somebody else, particularly if that other person has kind of stuff going on that they might not have been open or spoken to you about. So yeah, I think it's about time to kind of refocus and bring it back to yourself and the things that give you joy, give you happiness, and, you know, expand and lift your vibration, Jess. So I was going to say, I hope that's helped. That probably hasn't helped, but, you know, that's what's coming through, and that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so I'm just going to keep scrolling here and see what else is coming up. Okay. Amy, 3 daughters. That's that energy. So it's interesting. So when we're talking, it's important that you guys don't take everything so literally. So when I think it was Amy, I said, do you have sisters? And it's interesting that she's like, no, but I've got 3 daughters. So it's sister energy. Okay, so because it's not Amy, but it's obviously there's the energy of the 3 girls there. And the 3 girls, the 3 daughters, is probably what I'm feeling into causing you that sense of stress, that sense of, commitment, or there's some sort of stress around that with the 3 daughters. anyone that's got 3 daughters, you're going to have some stress, hey? So yeah, so that's what I'm feeling into. So that's the thing I say. It's about when, when it comes to getting these quick readings, don't take every single thing literally, okay? Feel into the energy of the message that I'm delivering for you and look for layers in that message, okay? It's not about trying to get the message to fit, what you want. That's different. That's not what I want you to do, but I want you to just expand and look at everything from, a lateral point of view, let alone not just literal, okay? But 3 daughters, Amy. Oh, how lucky are you? Very, very lucky. Okay. Let's keep the ball rolling, hey? Okay. Hey, Tammy. Okay. Oh, Gayleen, as a Pisces, I need your energy. Yeah, you do, girl. You do. But you should have a good dose of intuition there, hey? I'd like to know where your moon's sitting. Thanks, Michelle. I'm going to, okay, Michelle, let's have a look. Oh, you keep on disappearing. Am I not supposed to read for you? Where's Michelle gone? I've missed you, you're gone. Okay, Heather Louise. Oh, I like this. Anything the universe wants me to know, please. Okay, why not? Heather Louise. Okay, guys, what does Heather need to know, please? What does Heather need to know? What does Heather need to know? Heather Louise. Do you drink a lot of coffee? Why am I getting Starbucks? Why am I hearing Starbucks for you, Heather? And so, as an example, so I'm hearing Starbucks for Heather. I'm seeing Starbucks. So the things that this could be around is Heather fucking likes coffee. Heather is traveling to, America, somewhere where there's a Starbucks. Heather will meet somebody who will cross her field who works in Starbucks. So it's about expanding the message and noticing what sits and what resonates in that expansion. Okay, let's go Jupiter energy, guys. Jupiter. Less Saturn, less, more Jupiter. Yes. Heather Louise. Anything the universe wants. Hey, 3 planets in retrograde with 4th coming in soon. What the... Honestly. Heather Louise. Okay. Anything the universe wants her to know. Amazing. Okay. So, well, you got that 10 of Swords again. Different deck. 10 of Swords. Different deck, same meaning. Okay, not always the same meaning for you, because when I tune into this card and I look at this energy, there feels like because of course the 10 is an ending. The Swords are, a painful ending. But I feel like there's, I'm drawn into the blue. I'm drawn to the emotions of this ending. And because it's Swords, it can be ending of a thought process, ending of an idea. And so it's not always a literal ending. And this is again what I mean by expanding and being more open to, to meanings of things. So it's not always like an actual ending, like an ending of a friendship, an ending of a career. It can be the ending of this energy, like a heavier energy. So has there been like a period of heaviness for you, Heather, lately that you're actually starting to overcome? Because the card that's coming out for you next is the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. And again, this is the energy of Gemini. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 Geminis. Amazing. Who's the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising. Doesn't always have to be sun sign, guys. Let's think outside the box. Where are your transits? Right, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini. Okay, the Lovers, it can be literal. Yep, it can be about, if I was to look at this card literally, I'd be like, whoa, old relationship ending, new relationship beginning. But for you, I don't know, I don't feel this new relationship energy. I feel like are you in a steady relationship now? This feels like it's, there's a period for you, there might be a decision that you have to make. This is Archangel Raphael in this card too. So there's healing that needs to be involved. For me, and I really am drawn into the tree, and I'm drawn into the snake, and I'm drawn into the woman. Okay, so this is Eve in the in the kind of like biblical sense of Adam and Eve. So for me, for you in this card, I feel like there has been a bit of a painful ending of maybe a cognitive thought, but I feel like there's a really beautiful opportunity for growth for you here. That snake is drawing my attention as well. So again, the snake is about shedding the old to to allow that new you in. So for you, Heather, I do feel like there is maybe a decision that needs to be made, but around this, there's healing for you and there's growth, okay? I am drawn into the apples though. So when I'm drawn into fruit or something in a card, I really want you to, you know, I am drawn into your diet and to wondering how much fiber you're getting in your diet. Because actually that's really strange. I've never ever been called to that in this card before. So interesting. I'm wondering if you're getting enough fiber in your diet, Heather. Yeah, and look at that. Holy shit balls. Look at that. We've got kind of a death. And then we've got, you know, the Lovers card. And then there's another death coming out after that. So there's definitely an ending of something, a cognitive thought, this feels to me. And then there's a decision that you need to make, but it feels like it's more around yourself and there's healing within that decision. And the snake, that's amazing because the death of the old sense of self, the old idea, the old energy, so the new can come through. I really want to pull one more card because I want to know why there's so much, there's endings around you, Heather. Tell us, Heather. Tell us what's going on with there's endings around you. Okay, where there's endings around you and so much growth. Even in that death card, I'm looking at the face of death, but I'm still drawn into the energy of the trees in the background. And look, we've got Pisces energy here. So we've got Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces energy here. So the moon card. You know, so it's about going within and, you know, doing some deep diving and, you know, accessing those subconscious parts of ourselves to maybe, you know, what is it that you need to let go of in your life? What is it that you're holding on to a little bit that you're not acknowledging to release? Because there's two cards about endings and releasings, and there's a card about, you know, a new beginning. So it's like, okay, Heather, time to deep dive and, you know, what is it in your life that's going on right now that, you know, wants you to let go of it, wants you to release it for new you to come in, okay? So, and also that moon card kind of says, you know, listen to your intuition as well. You know, the moon is really deeply connected to the High Priestess, card number 2. So it's like about dive deep into meditation, go into your subconscious, use your intuition to know and to bring into your awareness, what is it that you need to let go of? What are your guides saying? Heather, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Yo, let it go. Okay? Excellent. Did you guys see that TikTok with the old lady? And she's like, yo, I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. I listened to it about 4,000 times. It was awesome. She's got the glasses on. She's like, it was about like, I shared it on my Lighthouse page, and it was about like, around, you know, acknowledging your shadow side and being okay with it. And she goes, once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. I was a hoe. It was fucking awesome. So good. Right. Okay, back on. Okay, Anita. I really get drawn to will questions. Will I boom? Will it dun? Okay, because that's very specific. Oh no. Lost it. Candace, loving your readings. Thank you, girl. I pinned it and it's gone. Oh Lord. Wherever you are, come back to me. Oh, Heather says, I've got a Starbucks cup in my cupboard, belongs to my daughter. And see, can I just digress here? So Heather, as an example, so I'm feeling Starbucks, and it was coming through quite strongly for me, because otherwise it's like, I'm not going to mention that range. But so if we were in front of each other and having this conversation, I'd be like, Heather, what does Starbucks mean for you? Because it's coming through, I'm seeing it, I'm also hearing Starbucks. And you'd be like, oh, it's in my daughter's, and I'm like, okay, so we need to talk about your daughter, okay? Because Spirit are drawing my attention to the cup, to bring into Heather's awareness her daughter, and then we need to have a conversation about Heather's daughter. So for me, that's how my intuition works. You know, yeah, sometimes it's more specific, but a lot of the time it's kind of about playing the detective story and about finding those missing pieces in that story. Okay, so I will say to you, Heather, what is going on with your daughter? And being in the cupboard feels very relevant to this as well. Is that the word, relevant or relative? But there is something about, your daughter in the cupboard. There's something maybe hidden there, or yeah, because in the cupboard is specific to that connection to Starbucks too with your daughter. So I would maybe get you to have a look at that. Okay. Okay, and interesting because Heather doesn't drink coffee. Sharon Scott. Sharon Scott, I'm going to give you a reading because you're always on here supporting my lives. So let's give Sharon Scott some stars, guys. Is she ready for love? That is the $1 million question. Is Sharon ready for love? I'll do one more after this, and then I'm going to go back to the cards that you guys chose. So hope you're all still with me to choose. So if you haven't chosen yet, card 1, card 2, card 3, and card 4. So you're channeling, you're asking your higher self, what is it that you need to hear right now? What kind of guidance can you hear right now? Card 1, 2, 3, or 4. Holy shit, stars. Is that from you, Shazza? Oh, beautiful. Sharon Scott, look at those stars, girl. Look at those stars. Okay, Sharon. Is she ready for love? Was that? There's no word. Sharon Scott, is she ready for love? Now, was that your question? Is she ready for love? Oh, gosh. Yeah, Heather's happily married 33 years. I thought that, Heather. I was feeling that you were in a relationship already. It didn't feel like that energy. Anyway, Sharon Scott. So this was, I've lost you. I pinned you, but you're gone. Oh, hang on. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Will I meet someone this year? Okay. Will Sharon Scott meet someone this year? Do you like small animals, Sharon? Why am I being drawn to a rabbit? How funny. Have you got a small little fluffy white dog or something? Why am I feeling rabbit energy around you? Now, there's something happening with my shoulder in your energy on the left-hand side. So this is feminine energy. Now, the way that I work as well, just because I'm feeling it in your shoulder doesn't mean that you've got that physical pain yet. It means it's sitting in your energy, and I'm picking up and connecting to that and feeling it here. So when I feel this here, it does kind of sort of sometimes tell me, sometimes, I'm so on point. So it tells me that there's maybe a burden going on for you in your life around, this to me feels like your own burden, okay? This feels like you put pressure on yourself in your life. Sharon says, yes, I do. You've got that pain there already. I feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you put pressure on yourself for, for the way people view you and the way people see you. It feels like you find it difficult to allow yourself to be seen and to be heard for fear of judgment from other people. I kind of feel like, yeah, there's this piece of you that, doesn't really, there's a lot of burdens that you place on yourself around expectations and around ideas, around your sense of yourself. So I want you to realize or to acknowledge that, that energy is sitting in your shoulder. And when we don't deal with that energy, it kind of becomes a little bit heavier and heavier, and then it sits in the physical body. So Spirit's like, girl, you're not hearing it in the ether, so we're going to put it on the physical so you can't ignore it. Yeah, it does really feel like it's quite heavy. So when I'm looking at these cards and around the idea of will you meet someone this year, there's something like the Seven of Swords has come up, okay? And this is Aquarius energy, okay? So it can be Sun, Moon, Rising, as I say, or Libra, Gemini, but this is the card of Aquarius. This is like the sneaky buggers card. If someone was to say, is my husband having an affair, and blah, 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 and that was there, and there was, I'd be like, yeah, girl, he is. But really, it doesn't have to be about an affair or anything like that. It can more about like this, to me, it feels like there's a truth that you're running away from. It feels like, there's something that you're not admitting to yourself, or there's something that you're kind of, because he's looking back and it feels like you're not admitting something to yourself, and there needs to be for you to get that sense of growth and development to really draw that soulmate energy in. I feel like there needs to be a recognition of what it is that you're running away from, what it is that you're, that aspect of yourself that you're hiding from yourself. And he's looking back and running away from the High Priestess. Y'all, no one runs away from the High Priestess ever. We love her. Okay, so we're sitting in the moon energy here. So notice how he's running away. So it's like this, and he's running away. He's looking back at the high priestess, and he's kind of like, and this is non-gender. So when I'm saying him, it's, you know, I'm feeling into your energy. And it's like, you know, I just feel like it's something that you're not admitting and owning up to. And it doesn't have to be anything big. It can just be like a sense of, oh yeah, I'm not really owning up that I do care about what other people think of me, and I do find it difficult to express how I feel. That kind of owning up. But you really are running away from your intuition, from, you know, your gut instinct, because the high priestess is all about, it's one of the biggest cards for intuition in the deck, you know. So it's about not listening to your gut. It's about, you know, not allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition, you know, too much in your head around the cognitive thinking and kind of that negative vibe sense around your thoughts. It's about, let's let that go, because I really am drawn into the yellow energy, into your solar plexus. So I'm really called to talk to you about your sense of your, not motivation, but your sense of how you see yourself and how you feel others view you around, you know, that idea you have of yourself. The high priestess is about secrets as well, about keeping secrets. So I don't know, I feel like people might come to you a lot and talk to you a bit about their secrets and stuff like that. So she is the keeper of the secrets, okay? And interesting, for after her, I've got the Six of Swords. So again, we're in Aquarius energy. Two Aquarius energies sitting on opposite sides of the moon. So this is about, you know, you're leaving a situation. So to me, this is really great because it feels like you are, you know, okay, I'm running away from a sense of myself. I'm using my intuition. I'm going to go deep. I'm going to sit in meditation. I'm going to make that connection as to what's that sense of myself that I'm missing out on? What am I not connecting with? And then you're going to sort of move away from this energy here. Okay, you're going to move away from that idea you had of yourself, and you're going to move into a much kind of nicer viewpoint of how you see yourself. You know, those swords are placed strategically in the boat. So it's like to me, it feels like you're guarding yourself also around. I'm like, I hear you saying that you want someone in your life, but when I look at this, to me, it feels like you've strategically placed those swords around yourself and around, so it's like a protection barrier. So I want you to kind of ask yourself, what ideas have you got around a new relationship? What ideas is it that you have about, like, do you think that life will be amazing once you find this new person? Do you think that all your ducks are going to go into a row, if that's how you say it, once you find this new amazing love? So I want you to kind of think that, I feel like for you, what this card signifies to me is there's kind of an idea that you have and you're blocking your heart. You're blocking your heart with your idea that you have of yourself, okay? So I want you to move away from that. I want you to sort of work on your solar plexus energy, work on your sense of yourself and how beautiful and amazing you are, and how, you know, if you truly felt that and knew that of yourself, then that new love interest is knocking on your fucking door, girl. Knocking on your door. It is. It really, really is. Who's this Aquarius energy? Okay. And again, amazing. Hello, Capricorn, the Devil. So I wanted some clarity around this card here, and I've got the Devil, okay? The Devil is really for me, for you, for me, for you. This is about letting go of the way you're thinking. To me, it's about, you know, letting go of this energy. Let's let that energy go, okay? Energy go. Whether you've had someone cheat on you in the past as well, this could be why that energy is showing up too. But I really do feel that you need to let it go. And because the Devil is about, you know, it can be about addictions and about feeling like you're chained to something, feeling like, you know, something has control over you. And it doesn't need to always be physical addictions like food, shopping, smoking or drinking. It can literally be an addiction of the way you're thinking, okay? A thought process, as in, you know, someone might be like, oh, I'm so disgusting, no one's ever gonna love me. Why isn't it, you know, I don't deserve good things in my life. So, you know, we can be addicted to shitty thoughts. We can be addicted to a particular way of thinking, because within that particular way of thinking and within that, the word I'm looking for is the comfort, or it's a familiar, right? It's a familiar thought process. Then there's comfort in that, and that can become addictive. We can become addictive to, you know, to think shit about ourselves. So let's flip that script and let's fuck that Devil energy off, and let's be like, you know what? I'm the high priestess. I am the high fucking priestess. Excuse my language. I am the high priestess, girl, and no one messes with this bitch. No one. Okay, so really, let's let that energy go. Let past hurts go. Let the, let negative or self-limiting thoughts around yourself go. And let's, feel into that beautiful high priestess energy. Okay, Sharon, I hope that's... Oh, Sharon, just don't forget the 4 cards. Thank you. Megan McKenzie, I'm not going to do a card, but I've just quickly read your, because I saw fruit and veg shop. I was like, who's talking about fruit and veg, hey? I'm having baked beans on toast for tea. No fruit and veg for me. Only because I can't be bothered cooking. I say yes. I feel straight away I intuitively got a yes. For me as well, when I sit in an energy and I get a yes or no question, my brain, and this might sound weird, but goes to the right side for yes, and it moves to that side for no. So I take a couple of breaths and center it into the middle, and then I'll literally feel the energy go to one side or the other. Okay. Oh, guys. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. Let's have a look at our 4 cards, hey? Okay. If you chose card number 1, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, what a beautiful card. What a beautiful card. So this is that card of... What are we in here? We're not in Taurus, we're in Virgo. Yeah, beautiful. So this is the card of the happy home life, yo. This is the card of, everything is going amazing for you. You've got a happy home life, you're content, you're grounded, you've got the white picket fence, you've got the dog down the bottom. Everything is working out really well for you. You're feeling grounded, you're feeling stable, and, life feels really good for you right now. Just be mindful of the shadow aspect of this can be, a little bit too... boring, a little bit too kind of, you've lost that kind of vibe, like that voom in your life. There can be stagnation in the 10 of Pentacles. But for card number 1, basically, it's actually a really lovely card. So yay for you, particularly with what we've gone through in the pandemic and stuff like that. So this is energy coming for you, 10 of Pentacles. And we can pull that energy in whenever we want it, okay? Card number 2 is the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. Hello, beautiful new love interest. So who's chosen card number 2? So a page is, someone gifting you something. There's something coming in for you, something new. When we're in that Cups energy, we're in that Pisces, we're in that Scorpio, we're in that Cancer energy. So there's like a new possibility of a love coming in for you. Someone coming in with a heart message or a heartfelt connection, something that is emotionally invested in is going to be offered to you or gifted to you. So keep an eye out for that, okay? Page of Cups. Card number 3, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, aren't these cards amazing? So 4 of Pentacles, and notice how she's really clutching onto them. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, the dude is really holding onto these, and he's holding onto them really tightly, and they're over his chest. This is Capricorn energy, actually. They're over his chest. So, 4 is a great number. 4 is about balance. It's about stability, and it's about, we're 2020, right? Card number 4. 4 is a really great card for feeling grounded, feeling balanced, and feeling, everything is going really well for your life. But what I want to be careful with that 4 of Pentacles energy is that you're holding onto material things too tightly. You're holding onto money too tightly. Your focus is only on material gains, bigger house, car, more money, better trip. Don't forget, 4 of Pentacles is here to remind us when we pass over, the only thing we can take with us is our knowledge, is the love that we gained while we're in this 3D reality. We can't fucking take that brand new car with us, We can't do that. No. Okay, so the 4 of Pentacles is a card about, it's a great card for grounding, it's a great card for stability, but you're also being reminded, don't hold on to things too tightly, okay? Because energy can't be released to allow new energy to come back in. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles, really great, feeling grounded, feeling connected, but just watch holding on too tightly. And a really great way to negate this energy is to give. Okay, where can you maybe go through your closet and chuck some old shit out that you don't wear anymore? Where can you release? Where can you give? And giving without an idea of receiving anything back, okay? Man, I just gave a whole bag of books to the bookshop. I cleaned out my cupboard, I gave a whole bag, and it was so interesting. I walked into the bookshop and I was like, here you go, have the books. And because all the Vinnies and that were shut down, I was like, fuck, I'm going to drive around with these bags in my car. Like, for me, for 6 years, I'm not even kidding. And there was a bookshop and I was like, didn't know her. And I was like, hey, you like a size 6? Oh, no, not really. I'm like an 8. Are you like a size 8? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, do you want a bag of clothes? And she's like, I don't know. And her mum goes, take the clothes. And I was like, she's like, okay. So, and you know, I got good taste, I got good clothes. I'm like, girl, you want these clothes, trust me. So I bought a big bag, gave them to her, and her mum's like, she's just moved here from Melbourne, and she had with her a bag, a backpack, that was it. No clothes, no nothing. I'm like, fucking love the way the universe works. So let things go so you're able to receive, okay? So that's the energy of the Four of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Who chose number 4? Who chose number 4? I want to know. Who chose number 4? Sarah. Is it Sarah or Sarah? Sarah. Keeps cutting out. I know. It's so annoying. Okay, because guess what you got? Oh my God, you got the star. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this card. Oh, look at the energy behind this card. So beautiful. Literally coming out from the heart chakra, from that anahata. The star is so beautiful. It's about, you know, you are guided, you are connected. Everything that you wish for is going to be gifted to you. It's a card of divine connection. It's a card of good luck. It's a card of fucking everything is amazing for you. God, excuse my language. I need to have that as a thing at the start. So yeah, it's just a really beautiful time for you. There's really great opportunities coming your way. It's a good luck card. It's a great omen card, you know. And for me, I find that that's a manifestation card as well. So if you're really wanting to bring something into your life, focus on that and feel into the energy of already having received that, and then feel into the energy of the gratitude around having received that. The star is one of the best cards that you can get in the tarot. So I love that for you guys for card number 4. So beautiful, right? So beautiful. Oh, excellent, guys. Well, I'm off to have my beans on toast. My husband's away. He's gone to the islands. So I'm like, yeah, girl, no cooking tonight. Actually, I'm going to lie. What am I talking about? He does all the cooking because I work most nights. So, God, sometimes baked beans on toast is just so good though, right? And it's this special toast. It's amazing. So that's it, guys. www.theenergymuse.com.au. Hit me up on my socials. Follow me on The Lighthouse for free readings there, for free yoga classes, for free meditation classes. I put the link there. It's a private group, so it's an amazing Facebook community. It's very private, so I do vent heavily who's in that space and who's on that group. There's astrological insights in there. There's an Vedic nutritionist on there. There's a grief counselor on there. There's me, because it's my page. There's another intuitive reader on there. There's yoga teachers on there. I teach yin yoga on Wednesday nights. I gave you guys a link to that today. Hey. So, yeah, so there's lots of stuff on that page, The Lighthouse. And then follow me on my socials on Instagram under The Energy Muse. Guys, I'm back again tomorrow night at 6:30. So I will see you guys then. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have an awesome night. Peace out. Namaste.